Hello guys, it's Nick, and today we're going to play some Plants vs. Zombies. And today, as you can already see, I hope, I'm going to be promoting my pea shooter. And I really want to see, I've seen what's after this, it's like that rainbowish one. But I want to actually see if I can get the pea shooter to master. And this is my final time seeing that gold right there, ever, so let's get right on to the promotion. Oh! Damn, Daniel. Take that shit right away. That looks so good. That is definitely worth it. I would spend all 10 levels just to put that on there. For the remainder of the episode, I am going to be going online. Or should I? Yeah. No, I remember what I was doing. I was about to go straight online. I forgot I had to post something for you guys. Now we're going to be looking at what, cactuses, I think, need either, a buff or, a nerf. And this is I really like it on Cactus. And with this Cactus, I do think it definitely needs a bit of a nerf. I think it's a little too overpowered, and look at this. Maybe it doesn't have to have so good of a zoom. Look, and I just literally, you can just go around and kill him like crazy with this character, and I think he needs a bit of a nerf, in my opinion. Next one is the fire cactus. The fire cactus is definitely, this one's kind of pretty much balanced. I mean, I don't really know. I think this is more of a closer range cactus, in my opinion. A lot of fire variants are just closer range characters, but this is a closer range cactus. It doesn't mean you can't use it from afar, but I do think it could need a bit of a buff on damage, but then again it has that fire damage, so it's fine, and also shoots faster. So I think this cactus is pretty damn balanced so far. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is an ice cactus, and you don't see ice cactuses often in this game, I think. They do have a good amount of ammo, and I think they do pretty good damage too. I think maybe the same as the fire home. I don't know. I didn't really check this out. Yeah, they do the same as the fire cactus, except now it will be able to freeze. And I do think the freezing effect is kind of better. It can be better than the fire, because you're a sniper, and if they're just staying still, it's an easy kill. Free headshots. But freezing a zombie with this, I mean, it just does too much damage. That's what I think. This normally can't freeze good enough. Next one is the power cactus. This is another character you really don't see often in this game. This dude looks really good. But it doesn't really matter how good you look. This one, it does the same damage as the fire and the ice one, except now it has power, and the power really isn't that good for sniping. Trust me. Look at this. Maybe women like that, but if it's only good against in Suburban Nation, if there's a lot of zombies on a specific area. Just when they're all crowded and you can just snipe down. And that makes his character probably would have to get a nerf after that, but otherwise I think it could get a better, a buff. Because the ice and the fire cactus are better everywhere else except when there's a group of zombies. And you could still do really good with the other ones. So I think this character still could get a bit of a buff, but that's in my opinion. Next one is the future cactus. In Garden Warfare 1, this character was probably one of my favorite cactuses, and because he did so much damage, I think he does need a nerf when you fully charge up his shot and hit. But it does take quite the time, and it is definitely worth it if you can get a headshot. It's like a let me get down, because I can't. I don't really. I'm not that good. Damn it. It does like I think in Modern Warfare 1 it did like 100 damage while sniping at the head. Only if they had on health. But otherwise, this cactus is very good. I think it can get a bit of a nerf. Obviously, it doesn't have the fire effect or anything like that. But it doesn't have enough ammo, that is for sure. The future shot is incredibly powerful. Like, it's probably the best cactus so far in terms of how fast it will kill. I don't really know. It probably is. But I just think it's really good. The next one is the camo cactus. This cactus needs a huge buff. It just needs a buff. Snipers aren't really not that good in this game. I mean, unless you actually can use a sniper like this. But this character, it can't go close range at all, though. It can't go anywhere near close range, and that's a big problem with this the camo cactus. It's because it does like twice the amount of damage if you get a headshot, but it really isn't that worth it. I mean, you do zoom a lot farther, but on most maps in this game, you're not like that. You don't got that time. I'm gonna try to shoot for the tree. That's hard, shooting through the tree. Like, this character is extremely good at seeing, and that's what it's mainly good for. Maybe it's like your scouter, and you can tell all your friends where the zombies are at. But that really isn't that hard. For like pea shooters, you're gonna find them. But it has really good when you just like look close, but its damage is not good enough. I think it should be 66 no matter where it is, and maybe a headshot is like 80. That would give this character a very good advantage and not make this character so weak. In Modern Warfare 1 it was pretty good, but now it's just garbage. Next one is the bandit cactus. I never see this character, and it's because of its ammo probably. This character is really good, and like I think it got a buff lately and gave it 2 more ammo, but that's not really too good when you think about it. 2 more ammo. On a machine gun character, especially. Damn it. And see what happens when you miss? Like, look. This is more of a close range character since it's like a machine gun. It definitely can take out zombies, especially if they were bigger targets, like not like little midgets, and all the zombies were dying. Look. It does, it's very good. But I think the next character, I don't know what the next character is. But this character isn't that bad. It's just hard to use. I mean, if you're accurate, this is a very good character. But the Jade Cactus is going to get a nerf in the next update. I don't know why it's going to get a nerf. It does not deserve a nerf. It's not overpowered. And you don't even see this character that often. And if it gets a nerf, this character is going to be completely useless. You never even see it all anyways now. Especially the Zen Cactus. After its nerf, yo, you would never see that shit. I don't know why. Like, they don't need to nerf this character. I'm pretty mad at that. I mean, I don't really care because I don't use this character. Like, the character isn't really too good when you think. I mean, this was probably good in Garden Warfare 1 up until snipers really kind of died off. The snipers were good in Garden Warfare 1, but in this game, it's so fast-paced. Snipers, you have to be a very good sniper to be able to do anything of this like sniping. And the good part about this is that you are slower, but you have more health. And normally, since you're a sniper, you don't really need because you're gonna the speediness because you're gonna stay back mostly. But he does have a lot of health. I mean, it also explodes after a while after you shoot it. This character is good, and it could use a nerf on like maybe a little bit, maybe like 1 ammo shorter. That's all it needs. The Zen Cactus, when it was nerfed, it was useless after that. You would never see this character again. Since it got nerfed, it's been like it's been forever. I used to love this character. It definitely needs a damage upgrade again. Like, maybe not how it like first was, but in the middle. And yes, it does explode, but it doesn't really matter if it explodes. It just doesn't do enough damage. The last one is the Petrified Cactus. If this was just a normal sniper, this would be my like favorite character. But since now since the close range is here and it's not really sniping, this cactus is actually pretty good, and it doesn't really need a nerf. It doesn't need anything to balance it out. I mean, I think maybe just potentially damage degrade. It just needs a nerf on its damage, and it's set. It can do up to like 40 damage if you're good. Backyard Battleground doesn't really help explain this. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. And bye.